What is going on, guys? On today's video I'm going to be talking to you guys how you can replace your Pontiac G8 GT automatic transmission fluid, and this process is very similar to the Corvette C6 automatic transmission fluid procedure. Alright, so let's get right into it. The first thing I like to use is the original fluids, such as AC Delco Dextron 6 is the newest at the time of filming this video. So make sure you guys get about 2-gallon containers. We got about 8 quarts in total here. This is the part number in case you wanted. This is a full synthetic fluid, guys. This is what you want to use. You can use other fluids, just make sure they're compatible. It's your choice. Alright, so it was hard to find step-by-step instructions how to change it on the Pontiac G8. So this is from a 2007 Chevy C6 Corvette. Pretty much there is no dipstick on these cars, so it's very hard to check the transmission fluid, but there is obviously a way, and I'm going to walk you through everything, guys. And this little funnel is what I'm going to be filling the transmission fluid with. Definitely you guys will need something very similar in order to do this at home. Now it's important to change your transmission fluid every 30 to 40,000 miles so your discs and your torque converter clutches all stay in good shape and health, and don't wear out prematurely, which can cause your transmission to shift poorly and slip. Alright, once your car is idling and up to this current temperature between 86 and 122 degrees Fahrenheit, I want you guys to open that drain bolt here. And this is pretty much how they check the fluid level. Right now you can see there is enough fluid in there, and this is perfectly fine. Once it starts trickling, that means it's in a perfect level. So right now I'm going to tap it off. It looks like it was a little bit overfilled from factory. So now I'm going to go ahead and just drain that fluid out, and then we will be dropping the oil pan, which is held on by about 15 bolts here. Just make sure when you guys are going to be lowering the whole transmission pan, you have a lot of towels or rags or something to catch all the transmission fluid with, as it can spill. Once you guys have that off, have the gasket off, this is what we're looking at. We're going to have to clean this magnetic drain bolt. And what you're seeing here is a lot of the wear and tear from those synchros, the gears, the clutches over an extended period of time. So it's necessary to clean this off. Once you guys clean the magnetic plug, it is also very important to clean the mating surface of the transmission pan. Make sure you guys clean it really well. Any residue or goo, please remove it. And back under the car, now it's time to take off the transmission filter. This you just pull right off. It's just a big plastic piece with filtered mesh inside. This is what catches all the accessory debris, and this is how it looks like. So we got the new part here. Always make sure you guys compare the new part with the old part, because in the end of this video I'm going to share my mistakes with you guys, but like I said, make sure they're identical. Once we go under the transmission, there's some new parts that we have to replace. This is a little ring that the filter goes into. We're going to replace the old one with a new one. This was a little pain in the ass to remove, but with a little bit of pushing and pulling we were able to remove it. And look at that transmission on the underside. So everything looks to be in good shape in this transmission. So we're going to take our new transmission filter and insert it into that hole. Definitely make sure everything is secure, nice and tight, as we are doing so right in this video. Now it's very important to triple check what filter you're ordering for your car. Some come for the V6 engine, some come for the V8. Alright, now we got the pan and the new gasket. Sometimes it's okay to put silicone around the gasket as well. Once you do that, tighten up all the bolts to spec, and then we will be ready to fill the transmission with new fluid. This is the secret compartment on the passenger side of the transmission. Once you pull this plug out, this is where you're going to be filling your transmission fluid with. And as mentioned earlier in the video, the long funnel with the extended tubing is very important, as you're going to run it all the way to the transmission into that fill plug. Now you're going to put in about 6.5 quarts. That's how much the transmission takes for a drain and refill. Then you're going to let the car idle so the transmission is between 86 to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. And again, we're going to open up that drain plug And this is perfectly fine to see some excess fluid draining out, but once it starts to trickle, the fluid level is in its prime. You can cap that off, and that's about it, guys. Run it through the gears a few times, make sure the level is correct, and after that, just go ahead for a drive.